Express now, and disgraced SNP former leader Hamza Yousaf is being investigated over claims he used taxpayers' money as a bribe to get his family out of Gaza. He wasn't smuggling them out in a motorhome as well, was he, Josh?
Very good. Hamza Yousaf probe over £250,000 funding for Gaza aid agency. So yeah, it's a huge coincidence, but he had a meeting with some people from Gaza. He donated this money, and then the next day his family got out. How does this happen? What a great coincidence here. But forgetting the stuff about his family, there are still issues because first of all, it was recommended that about 100 to 200,000 would be donated to UNICEF, which is a different part of the UN,
and that's a legitimate agency.
Provides humanitarian aid. Instead, he donated it to UNRWA, which is also part of the UN, but a lot of controversy around it because members of UNRWA took part in October 7th, raping, killing Jewish families, raping Jewish women, and
did they get promoted for that or fired?
Well, this is it. So I mean, no, seriously, it's like the UNRWA is a really a very messed up organization because they were created in 1948, but they keep the Palestinian people in perpetual statelessness in terms of they're always going to be refugees. Yeah. They take billions from governments across the world. They use that money to teach hate. Loads of UNRWA centers have been found with bomb-making equipment in it and weapons and whatever. They essentially are very arguably aligned with Hamas. And so the fact that he gave this money to them, and it also turns out this money was meant to go towards Malawi, Rwanda, Zambia and Pakistan from a 10 million, and he took the money from there. So we do need to ask how he was allowed to just sort of unilaterally make this decision. In terms of the more conspiracy-led, that he gave the money and his family got out, that's arguably I think the first part is wrong enough for him to look into.
Yeah, I mean, this whole thing seems to stink, Chris.
It's just unbelievably narcissistic, isn't it? It's it just blows my mind that he would think, he has to be a narcissist to think that this is okay. You can't just say to your mates, oh, we're all going on holiday, everyone put in 100 quid, and then you book a different country than the one you said you were going to be like, what are you doing? On the other hand, how many men would pay 250 grand to get their in-laws closer? I think that is really...
I'll give you 10 quid to keep them.